Hey guys, this is John from Walton's, and this is how to make all-American hot dogs. There's few things that are as American as having a hot dog at a ballpark on a summer day. Walton's made the Walton's All-American Hot Dog and Bologna seasoning with that in mind. This is a classic hot dog taste and is best made with all beef or a mix of beef and pork to truly get that great hot dog flavor. So we have some beef and some pork butts here. We're doing about a 60 to 70% beef to about 30% pork here. We just want a little bit of that pork fat, which I love in every type of sausage. So after we've cut everything up, we're gonna start grinding it through our Walton's one-shot grinder. We've put the 1/8 plate on the outside because we really wanna break this down. We've got our chunker or kidney plate in the back, then it's going through a two-sided knife, and then we chose the smallest plate we have. That is a 1/8 plate, and this is our 22 one-shot. So we're gonna get all this grinding, both beef and pork, done really quickly. As you can see, it comes through a really nice, clean grind and very small particle size. That way we can really mix the meat well and get it to look almost emulsified. Now we're obviously adding the All-American hot dog and bologna seasoning. We're also adding some Sure-Gel. We want this to have a really good bind. Plus, that's gonna help with consistency, make it a little bit more hot dog-like. We're also gonna be adding sodium nitrite, which is our Sure-Cure, and a cure accelerator, so we can go directly from stuffing right to the smokehouse. Our 50-pound mixer is gonna make mixing this an absolute breeze. We hook it up to our 22 grinder, put our meat in, then our seasoning and our additives, and we let it run for about 6 to 8 minutes until we have that meat really nice and sticky. Remember, we wanna make sure that when we put our hand up with a handful of this meat in the palm, that meat sticks to our hand. We don't want it falling right off. That lets me know we have enough protein extraction and the meat is going to envelop the fat and not let it run out of the product. We're gonna use our Walton sausage stuffer, and we're gonna use the largest stuffing tube that our casing will fit over. Now, size of casing here does matter. 26 millimeter has always kind of been what we recommend for hot dogs. However, 28 millimeter really does fill a bun a little bit better. So I would recommend you go with that, and all of our cellulose casings we now sell in single strands, so you don't have to buy a huge amount of them. You can just get one strand. For stuffing, we want to stuff these until they're nice and full, but not overstuffed. And that's because we want to use our Walton's manual linker here. This is going to give us perfectly defined closures in between each casing really quick and really easily. Plus, as an added bonus, all of our hot dogs will be the same length. You use this just by feeding the sausage through the middle, turning the crank a few times rapidly. This is going to wrap the string around that casing, cinching it closed. Then you're gonna do about a half turn in the other direction to loosen up some string and pull the hot dog through so the next one is ready. For smoking, this is a really easy smoke schedule. We're gonna start everything off at 120 degrees with no smoke and no humidity. We're gonna leave it there for just 30 minutes, then we're gonna up that to 140 degrees. We're gonna leave that there for an hour, and we're gonna start adding smoke and humidity. We're gonna go up to 160, gonna cook that for another hour, and finally, we're gonna stop at 175 degrees and cook it until this reaches 160 degrees internal temperature. When you're using these types of casings, it's important not to go over 180 degrees. That is the max temperature that these cellulose casings are rated for. So we don't want to cook over that temperature. Then we're going to run everything through either an ice bath or a shower cycle. Now I will say, if you're using a shower cycle, these casings do release better if you finish them up in an ice bath still. There's something about the ice bath that really just separates the meat from the casing. And as you can see here, we're just gonna cut the very end of one of the casings, squeeze the back end, and the whole sausage is gonna pop right out. It's actually really fun to do. Just cut it, push on the other end, and it pops right out the open end of the casing. And you're left with a beautiful skinless product that's gonna make you think you're sitting at Fenway on a hot August day. So just pair it with your favorite ketchup or mustard or even relish, and your kids will be devouring these at your next backyard barbecue. As always, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and visit waltons.com and meatgistics.com to find everything but the meat. Thanks for watching. I'm John with Waltons, and we'll see you guys next time.
Subscribe to Walton's YouTube channel to check out more meat processing videos. Shop waltons.com to find everything but the meat. Or check out more hand-picked videos by clicking here or clicking here.